Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Special Friends Day of 2019. On this day, we celebrate our children, you, our grandparents and friends, relatives, aunts and uncles, and neighbors who support and encourage the choice of a Jewish day school, and our teachers who keep the love of learning alive. Once again, a special welcome for those of you that are watching this on live stream. Last year we had friends from Israel, Russia, Canada, Mexico, South Africa, and over 10 different states joining us. I would like to begin today's program by introducing Nayana Sorrell, our President of Student Council, to welcome you today.
Welcome CJDS parents, grandparents, and friends. I'm Nayana Sorrell, the Student Council President. My journey at CJDS started later than most of the students you will see today, but still I have been welcomed with friendly smiles. I've grown a lot in the little time I've been here. I've become a proud, strong, and confident individual, and I feel much stronger to move into the scary world of middle school. The memories I have made here at CJDS are memories that I will hold on to forever. The support you all have given to our school helps us create the wonderful environment we experience every day. We have all worked hard on the program you will see today. All of the students were committed to practice and study all of the songs and their lyrics. It's amazing to see them starting off not knowing any words, and before long they're able to sing all of the songs backwards and forwards. The teachers here show us that you have to keep trying and trying again. Albert Einstein once said, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving." The teachers guide us while we pedal. We might take a couple of falls, but they always pick us up and put us back on the road to success. At some point while we're moving along, we may be so into the moment, then when we look back, we see the teacher is a mile away. And that's when we fall right back down again. But that's okay, because when we realize how far we've come on our own, we gain the confidence to get back up and continue on our way. That is what I feel CJDS has done for me. Thank you for attending today, and once again, thank you for your support. I hope you enjoy the performance.
In appreciation of our grandparents, Carol Galfin, a longtime grandmother of 2 CJDS students, one a graduate of CJDS, and one of a 4th grader this year, will be addressing us today. Carol is an educator and has often told me how much she enjoys participating and viewing all that her grandchildren experience at CJDS. I know that there can be no greater nachas for a grandparent than hearing from their grandchild. So I would like to call up Safira, a very accomplished and capable young lady, to introduce her grandma.
Hi, my name is Safira Goldstein, and I am in 4th grade. I would like to introduce my grandma. Her name is Carol Gelfand, and she taught special needs kindergartners for almost 40 years. She now volunteers at the Butterfly Project and is a wonderful grandma to me and my brother, Shane. Grandma Carol, would you please come up?
My first observation was the warmth and welcoming atmosphere directed at both the children and all of the adults from the entire staff. There was always a feeling of partnership between parents and staff in educating the children. This mutual respect enhances the experience of school for all of the children. Mariachi and the teachers are always available to address both academic and interpersonal or emotional concerns that involve the students or the parents. The curriculum here is not static. It's always evolving and reflecting the latest research in both content and methods of instruction. The comprehensive academic program has prepared my grandson for success at his middle school. The music, which we're going to get to hear, the art, which I understand we're going to get to see in a little while, the physical education program, and after-school classes that are available to the students allow them all to find and explore their strengths and talents. The emphasis on character education based upon Jewish philosophy and rituals is the crown jewel of this school. With direct instruction, but equally by every adult on the staff, serving as a model of compassion and rational response to each other, the children learn by example how to navigate the world successfully. These role models of being a mensch are shared with the children and those who love them. In closing, I want to thank Mariachi and the entire staff for all you do every day for our children. Thank you.
This task of ensuring that our children receive the quality education and programming that we all desire has been ably undertaken by Elise Kosofsky, our annual fund share for the Board of Directors of CJDS. Elise, her husband Jamie, and her family are longtime supporters of Jewish day school education, and it has already become quite clear that her children are carrying on the tradition. On the occasion of her eldest daughter, Abby's bat mitzvah, led by Abby, they established a fund with Abby's bat mitzvah gifts to encourage other CJDS B'nai Mitzvah kids to give in order to make it possible for other children to receive a Jewish education. I'm proud to say that this has been a successful venture as our graduates proudly come into the school to present their gifts. Thank you, Elise, for everything you do for CJDS. Please come up and share some thoughts with us.
Good morning, everyone. So today is a bittersweet day for me because about 10 years ago, I came here for the first time with my parents and in-laws in tow, and we got to watch my 5-year-old daughter do Grandparents' Day. And then 2 years later, another daughter, and 2 years later, another daughter. Today is my eldest daughter, my youngest daughter's graduate. She'll graduate this year. So this is my last Grandparents' Day. What I learned over 10 years of being in this room is that CJDS is giving our kids an exceptional secular education. They're filling them with pride and love of being Jewish. They're teaching them the Torah, the stories, the holidays. They're teaching them Hebrew. So all these things are getting poured into our children. But today's special because all of you are special. You're not, some of you are parents, but most of you aren't. And you don't have to nag these kids. You don't have to bother them. You just give them love. So all those things, all those components that they're learning while at the day school, the traditions that they're adding on to your family at home, when they get off the stage or they catch your eye today, that love, that is the glue. You are sealing it together. Your love is what makes it whole for them. So we keep doing everything we're doing here, but what you give them really brings it together for them. So our annual fund is in place to secure that every Jewish family in Charlotte can afford a day school education for their child. We believe that it's not just a privilege, that it is a gift you can give your kids to be able to come here. We also want to make sure that we fund for every family to do that. And our largest growing part of our annual fund is alumni, people who graduate from here and they're 20-something, almost 30 years old, and they make a choice when they have money is to give back to the day school. Because the choices they're making as an adult were influenced so much by the time they spent here. The other largest growing percent of our annual fund comes from our grandparents and our special friends, because they see these children grow and become adults who value Jewish life and the principles that they learned here at the day school. So I hope that you'll join me, my family, and my children's grandparents in supporting our annual fund. And I'll be available all morning long to be able to help address any questions you may have. Thank you all for being here and for supporting the day school.
For those of you that are familiar with the school, you know that we have a motto each year that is woven into everything that we do. We play the motto, sing the motto, learn the motto, and then hopefully put the motto into action. You probably can stop any one of our students or graduates and they could recite the past mottos for you. It is so ingrained in who they are. The messages are powerful and teach Jewish beliefs, practices, values, and behaviors that we want for our children to maintain and exhibit. Just a few days ago, one of our graduates came to visit us, and that's a very special treat for us all the time. We asked about his new school, how he was doing, and enjoyed hearing about all of his successes. What came next surprised me and warmed my heart. He turned around to me and he said, "Mariachi, what is the motto this year?" I was so taken aback. Why would a sixth grade boy care about what a school's motto is? There are many times that I wonder if our oldest students roll their eyes at us when we talk about the motto ad nauseum. And here a student is just asking because he wants to know what message are we sharing with our kids this year. That's how I know we're making an impact. Those moments are precious. So our motto this year is empathy is our superhero, our superpower. At first, when we planned this in the summer, we weren't sure if the concept of empathy was too deep for the elementary school age child. Kindness, caring, giving can be taught. But asking little ones to put themselves in another person's shoes, to actually feel what someone else is feeling, is not always that simple. But we decided to take the leap and not underestimate the children. They did not disappoint. You will hear empathy spoken and practiced throughout the halls, classrooms, and outdoors. They get it, and they're reaching to be the best. Every few weeks, an empathy superhero is nominated at our school for the exceptional acts of empathy towards friends, classmates, and staff. Special Friends Day would not be complete without the children singing and sharing their music with you. You will hear undertones of kindness, empathy, and Jewish pride woven into the songs performed for you. I hope that you receive the same inspiration I do when listening to their music.